I might as well, man. Especially with all the rumors about Saudi and everything. Him being a high regarded person, I think that I don't need that type of smoke in my life or for my family. Yeah, I think the Haneys are sheep led to a slaughter. I think Bill will sell his son for $1. I think that ooh, I and hey, you know what? Hey, no problem with that. However, when the time was for us to take that opportunity, they didn't give it to us. And now that the tables have turned, now it's all about, hey, that's cool. All right, I see what everyone wants to do. Let me think about it.
What's up, everybody? It is your girl, Jab Queen Boxing, and we are back. You know, I had to spin the block for my peeps. Well, as you can see from the tweet that I posted, it looks like we have us yet another fight on August 16th. Devin Haney versus Teofimo Lopez. They will be fighting at a catchweight of 145. I pinned the article, I believe it was Boxing News or Boxing 24, that made the announcement. In the article, they also quoted Bill talking trash. Of course, they're going to punish Teofimo like they did Loma, like they did Regis. They're doing it for the culture, yada, yada, yada. Now, although this is a decent fight, I have stated before that I just don't think that Devin possesses the skills to do to Teofimo Lopez what I need done to Teofimo Lopez. If you all remember, or if you didn't watch my video, go watch it. Devin Haney could have fought Teofimo Lopez several times. Teo ducked him, by my recollection, 2 or 3 times at 135. So the fact that they're now making this fight, I mean, I guess it's overdue. It's about time. They've had a few run-ins with each other, so there's good build-up for the press conferences. Apparently, he's getting $11 million to fight Devin. I know one of the times they ducked him, his father was asking for like 20 million or something like that. But nevertheless, they have set a date, but we do know how Turkey's venues work, and his dates. Everything is liable to change when it comes to Turkey. However, I would like to turn our attention to the beginning of the video where Teofimo said he doesn't need those problems for him or his family since he is a highly decorated figure. I want that to just sink in for all the people who love Turkey, for all the people who do not think that this man is dangerous, who do not find this man to be a dictator, no pun intended. I just want those words to simmer with you and to sit with you, what Teofimo Lopez said, because it's obvious whatever happened between him and Turkey behind closed doors was not nice. Whatever was said to Teofimo made him realize that you're dealing with a serious individual right now, and these type of games will not be tolerated. So I just want everybody to kind of pay attention to the beginning of the video as well. Back to Devin versus Teofimo Lopez. I didn't really see if they had a venue set. Again, this is a Turkey card, so everything is liable to change. The Canelo versus Crawford fight is still in the witness protection program, so we don't have any real details. Once again, Turkey is rushing to make a fight announcement. I don't know how well they expect to do being on the same date with Gervonta Tank Davis, albeit this fight is set to take place in Saudi Arabia, probably at 2 o'clock in the damn morning. Who knows? However, I just don't think that putting it on the same date as such a big PBC card is smart. Which is another reason why I think that Turkey just doesn't know what he's doing, or he just doesn't care. I don't think that he realizes that his power doesn't translate to the United States of America. We are free here, and we are free to spend our money, our time, wherever we damn well choose. And putting on two cards the same day on two different platforms, again, we do not know where this will be aired. Is a little problematic for a few reasons. If it's going to be earlier in the day, that's not going to get a lot of eyes on this fight simply because people will be preparing for the night, which is the Javante Tank Davis versus Lamont Roach rematch. I know me personally, I will be preparing for that night throughout the day. So, depending on what time, I may not have time to sit down and watch this card. I'm assuming they will be the main event. No undercard information has been given out. Just this little raggedy announcement of them fighting. Again, it's probably going to change. It may even fall apart before then, again, because nothing seems to be ironed out when it comes to the specifics of this card. So that's just something to keep in mind. I just thought I'd bring that to everybody's attention simply because I did see it posted and I was like, oh, this is interesting because they have been going back and forth on X for quite some time. As I mentioned, Teofimo did duck Devin several times in the past. So I thought this was interesting. In that same interview, and I did pin the link in my description, he did go on to mention, Boots ducking him. He was asked why not a fight with Rolly Romero. He is a champion. He responded, he didn't want to hurt Rolly or something of that nature. It looks to me like Teofimo is searching, for a big black buck, if I'm being honest. Someone that's going to provide him with the amount of money that he wants. But if you are such a big name and you would be such a big name on his resume, then it really shouldn't matter who you fight, in my opinion. As I stated in my last video, you didn't even sell out the Hulu Theater. So it looks like the takeover has become the leftover. Those are my thoughts on him seeking out an opponent. It looks like he's just looking to use racially charged animosity to kind of build a card instead of off of his talents and his merits, which he does have. I mean, Teofimo can fight, which is again why I said Devin Haney is not the person to get done what I need done. But we are here now. We will see. And I will keep you posted if any new news comes across me. But as of right now, this is all we have. I mean, once again, Turkey has rushed to put something out. I don't think he has ironed out all of the. Kinks that need to be ironed out. I don't think he has any idea, what all goes into promoting a fight or even building a fight. Obviously, we saw that from the May 2nd card, but this is what he has. It looks like he's going to be trying to compete with Javante Tank Davis. I could have told him before he spent his time and energy that you will fail every time out of the gate against the Javante Tank Davis. I mean, that is the biggest star in boxing as of right now. So how you think that you could even compete? And then you're putting your card on in Saudi Arabia as if that's going to make a difference when it comes to eyes. Again, people most likely during the day will be out getting themselves prepared for that night. I know I throw fight parties for Javante Tank Davis fights, things of that nature. So I may not be available to watch this card. And that goes for the majority of people who are looking forward to August 16th card. So we will see. And if anything else, I will keep you all posted. Until next time, y'all know what to do. Catch me on a panel.